Welcome to Momatize Your Passion, a podcast for moms looking to turn their passions into online brands that serve others. I'm Tara Lon, a content strategist with over 10 years of experience creating viral content seen by millions. I'm here to help you grow your brand and reach the people God has called you to serve. Welcome to the show. Hello again. So on this episode, I'm taking you back into my membership, Passion to Purpose Collective, for Christian women who are growing an online brand. In this session, I am teaching the ladies 10 questions that they can ask themselves before they post on social media. So in essence, you are creating a template to use that is SEO friendly. It's going to reach your ideal audience, and it's going to help you plan your content strategy better. So in this session, I am using Instagram as an example, but you can use this template for any platform: Pinterest, Facebook, TikTok, even your podcast or your blog. And if you want to follow along, I will have the SEO template in the show notes. Just put in your email address and you can download that for free. Feel free to pause, take breaks, rewind, and just go at your own pace. So hopefully this episode will resonate with you. Let's get into it. All right, ladies. So today I want to talk about creating an SEO-friendly template that you can use on social media or any platform. And this is going to help, like if you're doing a podcast promotion or just anything that you're trying to promote. So, and I'll give you an example. We're going to go through this on Canva where we can go through it step by step, and you can create your own template. So the first thing that you want to keep in mind when you're posting, I'm just going to say on social media because that's where we primarily post. So for this exercise, at least once per week, if you're able to, if you can use this template, then it'll help the algorithm to recognize your brand, your niche, your keywords, and then show your content to the right people. So that's what this template is about. It's about you anchoring your experience and using your audience so the algorithm can understand who you're trying to talk to. So step one for this template, we're going to talk about anchoring your experience. So the experience that you all have, and you all have very unique experience, so do I, you're going to express that in this post. Okay. And I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. So you're going to ask yourself these 10 questions before you post. So the first one is you're going to ask, what problem is my audience actively trying to solve right now? So for example, are they trying to be a #1 bestseller on Amazon? Are they trying to grow their brand online? Are they trying to find encouraging scriptures to help them through the week? Are they trying to start a podcast? Are they trying to get out of debt? So figure out one core problem that your audience is trying to solve. So just go ahead and write it down because this is just an exercise. And then we're going to go through the Canva template and you'll see how this all fits together. So the second prompt or question is, what would they type into Google or any search engine to get the answer to their problem or to their question? And that could be the search bar on Google, on the podcast app, on the Instagram app, TikTok, etc. So these are keywords. These are the keywords that we talk about. So what problem is your audience actively trying to solve right now? And you can always tweak it. So the third question or prompt is, who is this for and what stage of life are they in? So this could be your ideal audience. And then the fourth question, are they trying to learn something, fix something, decide on something, solve a problem? Like, what is their intent with their search? And then the fifth question, what should they feel or know after you publish this content or after you share this with them?
Mhm.
And then the sixth prompt or question is, would a beginner instantly understand what this content is about just from the title or the hook? Because sometimes when we're posting on Instagram or wherever, we could confuse people. And because people's attention span is dwindling, then like we need to hook them in immediately if we can. So even for my post, I do try to have SEO friendly titles on my posts. So even if they're just looking at my grid, they can see what they're going to get before they open it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm trying to make it as simple as possible for people when they come to my page. And then number 7, what is one main idea of this piece of content? Just so we can keep it clear, like what focus you're trying to get out there. What are you trying to say? What is your message? Is it one main idea so it can resonate with your audience? And then number 8 is to draft a simple working title using your search phrase or keywords. And even if you don't use all 10 of these questions on an ongoing basis, you might use a few that could still help the algorithm understand who you are and who you're trying to reach. Even if it's just with your titles, like tweaking your titles or putting keywords inside your content, or if you're doing a video, you're adding keywords to the video, because literally the algorithm is so sophisticated these days that they can parse your words and literally show your content to the right people because of what you're saying. Like you don't even need to use hashtags anymore. And then number 9, where will your keyword or search phrase naturally appear? And some examples are titles, headlines, captions, the first sentence, and your descriptions. The on-screen text, I try to use keywords when I have the on-screen text, like for example, on Instagram, I try to use keywords in that text. And then number 10, after your ideal audience reads or watches this, what should they do next? You should have a call to action. Do you want them to subscribe to your newsletter? Do you want them to buy your book? Do you want them to comment? Like, what do you want them to do? Everyone can have a call to action, even if it's, okay, if you want to see more of my content, why don't you follow me on Pinterest? Or you can share this with someone else. Like if you don't have like a landing page, you can ask them to share your content. That's the next step. Okay, are there any questions? Because we're going to go to Canva and do this all together. Are there any questions so far? Okay, so go to your Canva. So I'm going to go to one that I already did. So I have it listed carousel post here. Okay, so after you go to Canva and select which template you want to use for whatever platform, we're going to use one for a post for Instagram. Then I want you to answer a question your audience is searching for. So for example, if the keyword is how do I get unstuck, your caption, your title, whatever is going to be, this is how you get unstuck in 5 minutes. So these are just examples. Or let's say your keyword or your key phrase is how do I start a podcast? Then your title or your caption is going to be, this is how you start a podcast in 30 days. Or another example, a keyword could be, how do I understand scripture? And maybe your title or maybe your keywords are going to be, this is how you can understand scripture in under 5 minutes. Again, those are bad examples, but you get my point. So you're going to answer a question that your audience is searching for on the first page of your post. This is how you're going to grab their attention because as we know, attention spans are dwindling. So you want to capture their attention with a powerful hook right from the start. So this is the latest carousel post that I did. And the keywords, one of my keywords are brand growth. So that's why I have it on the text here on the image. It says, get massive brand growth without posting. And the reason why I titled it that way is because I was trying to capture attention right away. Because, people are always scrolling on social media. And I know people who scroll are looking for brand growth. So this was my caption. This was my headline, get massive brand growth without posting. And then I say, here's how. And then underneath, I say 3 powerful ways to grow your brand. Those are more keywords for my brand. Grow your brand are keywords without posting. So I actually use 2 sets of keywords just on the first page, brand growth and grow your brand. So SEO, search engine optimization, it just means that you're optimizing your content for search. You're making it easier for people to find you. So when we talk about keywords, that's a form of SEO. It's all under the umbrella of search engine optimization.
Okay.
So you're actually ahead of the curve when you're using keywords in your social media, because a lot of people aren't there yet. They're posting, but they don't know to use keywords. But if you can start using it consistently, then the algorithm will start to get to know you. Like if they know that you're consistently using these similar keywords, then it brings your right audience to you. So what I would recommend, if you're wanting to use ChatGPT, you give ChatGPT your keywords and say, ChatGPT, use these keywords and give me a compelling hook. Do you know what I'm saying? So my keywords are brand growth, because ChatGPT is not going to tell you how many people are searching for those keywords per month. So that's my front page. My next page, I just gave them 3 tips. And these are 3 things that helped me to grow over the years, to get viral hits. There's a lot of large organizations that have attributed my content to their own content, like People Magazine, VH1, Yahoo Sports, Daily Mail. They've all given me credit, like they've used my content in their own reporting. So because of that, over the years, I've seen a lot of viral hits with my content, millions of views, et cetera, et cetera. So my hook to the people who are scrolling, because the people scrolling are probably dependent upon social media to get massive brand growth. But I'm actually letting them know you can get massive brand growth without posting. And here are 3 ways of how you can do that. Number 1, borrow other people's audiences. And then underneath, I say, get featured on podcasts, YouTube channels, summits, newsletters, etc. And then the second way, use your authority or story to get published. So you can pitch your articles or stories to reputable websites, blogs, etc. And that's something I've done over the years, where I've written for, larger publications like Motherly and other mom-centered websites. And then the third thing I said, get on local media, which I talk about all the time here, where I've gotten on the local media on my own without using a PR person. Again, I'm not posting anything, but this is a way that you can see growth for your brand by doing these 3 things. And then the last slide, are you ready to start growing your brand today? Which are more keywords. Growing your brand are actually more keywords for my brand. And then I said, comment newsletter for weekly tips, etc. So that's where you have the call to action. And this template is not just for Instagram. You can use this for Facebook. You could use it for your podcast. Like even when you're posting for your podcast, you should have keywords in your podcast. Like even the upcoming episode that you're going to do, it should have the keywords of your topic so people can click on it. Because people these days, they're not likely to click just because they see someone's video. But if you have something that says, this is how I got unstuck in 5 days. This is why I started dating more and whatever. And then you have that clip that you showed us earlier, Lori, then they may be more prone to click on it. So you really should have keywords in anything that you're doing. Like you should really optimize any content that you do online, whether it's your podcast, your newsletter, YouTube, like whatever it is, Pinterest. I use keywords in Pinterest. This was just an example for Instagram, but you could use this template for any platform. So hopefully that was helpful for you. That was just a little clip of my membership and just a lesson that I taught. If you are interested in a community like this where you can grow your online brand in a supportive environment, then you are welcome to check out the Passion to Purpose Collective. I will have a link in the show notes. We meet twice per month. I give live coaching, training. Members ask questions and we support each other. I talk about SEO strategies, organic marketing, and different ways to strategically draw people to your brand. It doesn't matter if you're just starting your brand or if you're looking to start a brand, or if you are mid-level and you just need guidance, you are welcome. So if you're a Christian woman looking to grow your online brand and you think this could benefit you, then I will have a link in the show notes. Go ahead and check it out. Maybe we'll see you in the membership. All right. Thanks so much for listening today. If you enjoyed this episode and you know of someone else who could use this, would you do me a favor and share this with them? My prayer is that you will pursue your God-led passions so you can make a positive impact in the world. Until next time.